Hello everyone, welcome back to my corner. So today's video I'm making miyan taushe. Miyan taushe is a soup that is popularly known amongst the Hausas, that is the northern part of Nigeria. And this soup is so delicious, and not just delicious but also very nutritious. So let me show you how I make the soup. The first thing I did before any other thing was to get my vegetables ready. I'm using normal vegetables for this soup today because this is what I could find in my environment. But if you're in Nigeria, you can use yakwa to make this soup. So yakwa is a specific kind of leaf. I think it's from zobo, that's hibiscus flower. Yes. So after that, I would wash my beef and season with some salt, onions, and garlic. If you like to use seasoning, you can as well add seasoning at this point. Just stir everything up. I did not add any extra water yet. I just allowed the meat water to consume or to absorb into the meat before I added in extra water. So while the meat is cooking or is boiling, I will go ahead to prepare the pumpkin. I'm using butternut squash for this recipe, but you can use any pumpkin that you find in your environment. So this pumpkin is the main ingredient of this soup, and it is very nutritious. It is rich in potassium, magnesium, fiber, as well as vitamin A and vitamin C. Yes, and it has this very rich yellow color that when it is very ripe, and it also has a sweet taste to it, sweet earthy taste to it. So this is the main ingredient of the soup. All you need to do is to peel the skin and wash it and take out the seeds in it, cut it into cubes. At this point, the beef should almost be ready, and once the beef is almost ready, now it's the time to add in the pumpkins. So the pumpkins would cook for about 10 to 15 minutes while I'll go ahead to prepare the rest of the ingredients. So for the rest of the ingredients, I'm going to be using one medium-sized red bell pepper, one medium-sized tomatoes, and the remaining onions I used to boil the beef. I'm just going to blend the whole thing together and set it aside. By this time, the pumpkin should be cooked or soft enough, and you can either use a potato masher or use your blender for the process, that's to blend it smooth or to mash it smooth. Once you blend it, now you can add the pepper mix and some locust beans to the pot of boiling meat. And at this point, as you can see, it is boiling. Now you can add the peanut butter. You will need about 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, blended peanuts or peanut butter, whichever you can find. So add this to the pot of boiling meat. Once it boils, add in a generous amount of crayfish. Add in some water if the water in the pot is not enough. And now you can see that the mixture is boiling. I will add in my mackerel fish. I did not add my mackerel fish all this while because I don't want the fish to break or to scatter. You can add in any extra protein that you like. Now that the whole thing is boiling, you add in a little amount of palm oil. You don't need too much palm oil for this, just a little will go a long way. Cover this, allow it to boil, and now you can add in the blended pumpkin. Mix very well, mix to combine, and then cover this and allow it to cook. Allow this to cook for anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. I'm just going to check to correct the taste if there's need to add in any extra salt. And as you can see, it is boiling now. Let me use this opportunity to say a very big shout out to all my friends and followers on this channel. I don't take your love for granted. Thank you so much for always supporting me, for always commenting, and for always liking my post. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And once it boiled, I added in the vegetables and just turned off the heat, because the heat in the pot will cook the vegetable till it's soft. And this is the final result of the soup. I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and I hope that you give this a try. If you've had this soup before in the past, tell me what you think about it. And if you've not, you should give it a try. Thanks. Bye.